Hello and welcome back to our survival let's play on No Man's Land. You'll see it's really late on in the next in-game day compared to from the last video, so we're in the back half of February. But it's like 20 past 6, 20 past 4 even. The reason for that is the ground's been covered in snow like all day, which has left us with very little to do. So I fast forwarded time. You're about to see something on the left hand side that I've done off camera after the last episode, and there's a bit of a nod to what we're going to do in the future. However, pretty much that whole area there I've made into one giant field, and at first it's going to be treated as one giant field because of the info I got of Nicholas Devich. I think I've just butchered your first name, sorry, it's totally off the top of my head, but regarding how olives and grapes work, where you have to prep the fields first. Now, do I want that in there? I can't remember if I don't want that in there, I've just took something there. That you have to prep the fields first and even get a yield of something first, and before you can put the olives down. That's why we've done that. So that whole area to start with won't be olives. I'll be putting something in. I'll probably put one of the quickest crops in, sorghum, barley, something like that. What's missing from there? Sorghum or barley, something like that, just to get us underway. Right, what are we missing? We've got sugar, we've got no butter. And then over time we'll be then changing it to olives with any luck. So yeah, that's what I've done. I mean, it took quite a while, as you can see. It's quite a big field, so it took a while to do it, but it needed doing, so there we are. Chocolate we've got here, so fantastic. Our first lot of chocolate, we're going to put that straight into... Oh, you'll notice I've got that in ×1 as well. That's pretty much because of what's happened. I've lost a full day. We're going to put that here because we're now going to start doing these as well. So we've got all three types going, which means we're really going to have to keep on top of what we're putting in there. I mean, we're having to do that anyway, to be fair. Chasing the olive harvester. It's already happening in it. So yeah, we've got that now. We've now got cakes getting made here as well. We've got cakes. I'm just going to check, but we should have cakes getting produced in this one. Yep. So cakes are getting done in that one as well. Here, to use up some of the strawberries, I've put some milk in there, and we're now actually making strawberry ice cream as well. I think I might have toned the butter down. Where's the thing for this? I can't find it. But yeah, we're making strawberry ice cream as well. That's on to selling, just like the oat drink and the soybean drink. So that's just selling automatically. What else have we done? We have moved all our furniture around to here. That's just more of a cosmetic thing, and to let the new stuff produce. We've moved our planks. There's probably going to be more. Saying that, I think I've run out of wood. Have I run out of wood? Yeah, I have. I've run out of wood now, so we could do with chopping a couple of trees down, to be honest. I'm going to have to get rid. I'm considering, right, I was thinking I'm really struggling for sugar. And now I'm just producing loads of it, to the point where I'm probably going to sell some. This flour here, I didn't even really, well, I did know that, I didn't think about it. I completely ran out of wheat and barley. So I had some oats, so I brought the oats up and I halved them between here because the oat drink we needed some, and where did we put them? In there to make oat flour. I think it was in there, might have been in this production. Oh, it was in this production over here, wasn't it? Because our flour's going from there. So yeah, that's where all this flour's coming from. But to be fair, I'm using this. I wasn't even producing bread. That's when I realised. I thought, like, why is bread not coming in? And that's the reason why. I'm only trying to clear this because to get some of the other stuff like the clothes and chocolate and things like that out. But I hope that's not butter. Unsalted butter. Why is butter coming out? I don't want to produce some butter from here. Like, why is that happening? I'm not producing it. I don't know. I don't know why that would be happening. Just go straight back in. Right, so productions are on track. Let's get down here. I haven't even had a look to see what the used machinery was. Ooh. Don't need it, like. I don't need that either. Don't need any of them. That Deutz I would really like. But there's no requirement for it whatsoever. Same with that spreader. The thing that we need to do, because I'm not sure whether or where we need to get this this sunflower field done, and then we need to start seeding things like this field and our newly created field back there, because obviously it's the start. It's going to be the start of a new month, isn't it? So I don't want to miss out on a whole month's growth. The money that you can see we've gone up, I think we had something like 122,000 when you left us in the last episode. That's gone up now due to... I might as well just take this. I was going to go and get the truck, but I've been using it for just to ferry silage about. That's gone up because of the BGA. Just putting that silage in, making sure it's topped up all the time, and getting that, what was it, about $4.5 an hour we get from it. As long as we keep it going. I haven't really done that as much in this in-game day, but I certainly did in the day that the last in-game day, from where the last video was done. Got this field to turn over as well. I totally forgot about that, and I've got the field just up there to turn over. God, I've got so much to do. So much to do. It won't all get done in this one. In this in-game day now. Half 4 in February. It's going to be getting dark soon as well. So yeah, it's not happening, is it? Well, it's one of them things, I suppose. I know I went big on sunflowers and canola the sort of last time round. I could do with going big on barley and oats, really. I had to go and I think you've seen it where we bought one of the wheat pallets to feed our newest chicken coop. So that's what's feeding them at the minute, is that wheat. And obviously it's no good buying it. We need to be growing it ourselves. Stuck on a stump there, I think. So I mean, what, we're just over halfway, aren't we, to our target of the 306 grand for the olive harvester. I think, well, have I got 2 months to do it? I think, have I got till April when the olives are going to be ready? I reckon we're going to be alright. I'll probably in this video as well go into the next in-game month, because I mean, why not? We're not going to be doing that much in this one, so I mean, this takes no time at all, does it, with this header? I got it wrong about the headers earlier as well. Didn't I? Gary corrected us in one of our last videos. It was this header that was sat waiting around, wasn't it? While the other header we were using. I mean, it might have been sat waiting around to start with, but God, we don't know how to get the use out of it now. Tell you what else we've got up at the production site as well. We've got a massive pile of strawberries. I meant to change one of the productions to put it on, well, to put it on any of the others, tomatoes, lettuce, whatever. But we've got tons of strawberries to the point where I might have to sell a load of them as well. I haven't been over to the mill. That's where we'll be going after this. Once we empty this, we'll be getting over to the mill just to see how many pallets of sunflower oil we've got, because that's what's going to be sort of our big seller in the next in-game month. I'm pretty sure our clothes is really soon as well. If it's not March, it might be April, and we've got at least 2 pallets of clothes at the minute. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 3rd pallet sometime during this episode, or maybe in the next in-game day, sorry. And they're like over 10 grand each. So I definitely think we're going to hit our target. It's just we're having to be as efficient as possible, which I know like sometimes it probably isn't the best thing to watch. I can't see any other way of getting around it, to be honest. And plus, when we started this series, sorry, I never thought, even though it's, I don't even know what episode this is, I don't know what we're up to. We're up to something like 107, 108, I think. I don't know which one this is. I would never have thought we'd be getting, even after just over 100 episodes, we'd be getting something like that harvester, the olive harvester. To the point where I've even started thinking about sort of the next thing we can do, the next bit of sort of really expensive machinery to get. Things like, do we go big in with sugar beet and look at getting one of them, a sugar beet harvester, potatoes, got cotton. So yeah, I'm already thinking about what to do after we get ourselves sorted with the olives. I'd probably beforehand, to be honest, I might have to upgrade some other bits of kit before we go big into anything else. Things like our ability to spread lime. There's nothing wrong with the spreader other than it hardly holds any lime, and it's not that bad once you're doing it regular with precision farming on. Obviously it doesn't take as much, but oh my god does it take a lot when you do a new field. Like we've just done that new field, obviously off camera, but that new field next to the olives, and it took so long. I actually went and bought 6 big bags of lime, put them on the trailer, and just kept going back to that. But I even ran out of them. I even ran out of that, and I had to just carry on driving back to the farm, which was an absolute nightmare. I was in the John Deere as well, so it only went 19-20 mile an hour. So yeah, just have stuff like that, upgrading that setup. I think that needs doing really. Well, that didn't take long at all, did it? Getting that field done. Get it done in one pass as well. If I go around this way, I should be able to fit. Yeah. So yeah, pipe's going to be too long in that. We're going to start going. No. No, it's recognising it now. Right. Let's head over to the mill. 11,300 litres. Let's see where that takes us. I mean, what did we have in earlier? Did we set about 15,000 litres, 14.5, something like that, 1,000 litres that we put into it. Small maple syrup. That peaks next month as well, I think. Yeah, so hopefully this will make it last for a while. Although we need to knock as much out as we can between now and March. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if some just start popping up straight away. Where are we at? Yeah, some sunflower oil's gonna, isn't it? I've got like 25,500 litres of sunflower oil now. So I mean, we're going to have more, but we're looking at just over 2 grand, about 2,100 for each pallet, I think, at its highest. So I mean, you can work that out, what we're going to get with that. Let's get probably one of the seed. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start and not drive over the canola. We'll get our setups changed over, and I think we'll start seeding maybe the new big field. So I'll get on with that, and yeah, I'll probably come back straight away, to be honest. Okay, so I've decided we're going to go with sorghum. The reason we're going to go with that is simply because it's the 4-month thing. It's the quickest sort of useful crop. We can make flour out of it. Can we make flour? There, sorghum flour from the. I was just seeing which production we could do it from, because when I started looking for the oat production, not every one of our productions that do flour will do oats as well. So I was saying that 2 secs. 2 secs. 2 secs. Is oats 4 month as well? Oats is 4 month. Do you know? Right. Let's. Why is that not? Have I got it switched on? That's why. Right. Let's do oats, because we'll get the straw off that as well, and we've got our oat drink, haven't we? So I think that may be the most sensible move. I mean, we've got absolutely tons of straw at the minute, but I think all I'll do with the straw, if we've got excess where the factory's full, the hayloft's full, we'll just whack it through the BGA. It doesn't create nowhere near as much as what silage or sugar beet does, or slurry, but I mean, it's just free electricity, isn't it? Which is free money. So this field, you can see it's got a high seed rate there. I haven't even looked, to be honest, I haven't looked to see what the outcomes were. Just want to be on a straight. Soil types. Oh, so loads of it are silty clay. You've got some loam and some sandy loam, but yeah, there's that big tranche, isn't there, going through there of silty clay, which is no good. So it's had one. What did we do? We marked it out. We ploughed it all. I actually fertilised it before we did the soil sampling, which was just me totally forgetting that we need to do soil sampling for it. So yeah, we put manure down first, then we soil sampled, then we put the lime on top. So I fully expect that we're going to have to put another treatment of fertiliser down, whether that's going to be manure or whether that's going to be solid fertiliser. I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. I mean, it did take a while. What I think I'm going to do is, I think after this first sort of harvest, there's going to be a track at the bottom of that olive sort of plantation there, because that's also where we're going to put a shed up, I think. I'm probably going to mirror that track running through the middle of this field, and then to start with, only half of it is going to be of olives, and then I'll probably keep half of it to put crops in. Just, it's more just so it's a bit more manageable, and I can carry on knocking out the crops that I need to keep our farm running, and then slowly sort of introduce more olives. Right, I didn't realise, but like the first segment of this video was over 17 minutes long. I just didn't stop talking. So let's get time lapse on now. We need to roll this after as well, so we'll probably seed it, roll it, and then we'll come back. And even though I was going to go into the next in-game day, I just don't think I'm going to get a chance, to be honest. So we'll get that done, and we'll be back when we're back. finally finished, and it has taken some time. We've had it all seeded, oats in the ground, we've rolled it, and we've put a second layer of manure over the top as well. So this is pretty much done now. It's in expected yield 98-99%, so I'm happy with that. These will probably kick on again as we go into March, I'm hoping. And that, because they've got oats in, I think we were saying just before we planted, 4 months and they're done. The other thing that I've been doing, just while I've been waiting to record this last segment, is I've been getting as much silage and all the slurry that we've got into our BGA. So we'll go over here. I love this little thing, by the way. It's great for whizzing about one. Right. So yeah, we've got pretty much 13,000 litres of slurry. We've got, I was just looking to see what the silage numbers was, because we'll top the rest of that back up as much as we can, and that's still on selling every hour. So it's, what did we say it was? Somewhere between 4 and 4.5 grand, wasn't it, every hour we're getting from that. So I mean, that'll be it until we go through to the next morning, so our money should be up even further, hopefully, when we come back tomorrow. And then I think we're looking at some sales, aren't we? I'm sure there's, well, this will be ready as well, and then I think we've got, I don't know, the maple syrup, I think that's ready to sell, and something else that off the top of my head, I can't remember what, but there is definitely something else as well. But we're going to leave it there. It was a really late start. We've had it on times 1 because of that. We've kind of been slowed down just purely because of the snow, to be honest. We haven't had a chance to get sugar beet put back in here, and we also haven't had a chance to get, we've got 3 fields over there now that have all been harvested and not touched, so we need to get them turned around as well. But that is for the next, well, for March. I was going to say the next episode, but for the next month, I suppose. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.